Broadcasting from Edmonton, Alberta, it's Channel 33 RPM.
Channel 33 RPM, yeah. 33 RPM. Channel 33 RPM, yeah. Final year and more.
Hey everyone, Frank here, Channel 33 RPM.com. July 1st is Canada Day, where Canadians from coast to coast to coast celebrate Confederation by hanging out with family and friends and lighting off copious amounts of fireworks. To mark the occasion, here are 5 Canadian albums I've been spinning lately. First up is a local band from right here in Edmonton, Alberta, part of the new wave of traditional heavy metal. I'm talking about Striker. And these guys are quickly becoming one of my favorite bands. This is their latest release, City of Gold, and in my opinion is their best record yet. It's absolutely killer from beginning to end. This is the 2-record version. It comes in a gatefold sleeve, lyrics and photos of the band, logo and track listing on the back, and side D is all bonus material and includes a cover of Iron Maiden's 2 Minutes to Midnight, which they absolutely nail. One of the most underrated Canadian hard rock bands of all time, the killer Dwarfs, with their absolutely phenomenal album, Dirty Weapons. This album should have been huge. It should have blown the doors wide open for these guys. It was produced by Andy Jones, who of course had worked with Led Zeppelin, Van Halen, a bunch of other bands. The singles off of here were killer, beginning with the title track, Dirty Weapons. I remember back when this came out in 1990, cruising around the streets of my hometown, cranking this record that entire summer. 25 years later, I'm still cranking it. All hail the Killer Dwarfs. Slick Toxic with their full-length debut. They had an EP before this one, but this was their first full-length release. Doing the Nasty. You can see the price tag there, 49 cents. I picked this one up at the Goodwill or someplace like that a little while ago. These guys probably should have been bigger than they were. They were just a bit too late. This record came out, this album came out in 1990. It's kind of the end of an era. Grunge was going to be coming in soon. But this is still a solid record, and tracks like Hell of a Time, total party rock. You can't listen to that track and not want to chug a beer. This is a band that had it all in the palms of their hands, and they let it all go. I'm talking about KICKAXE from Regina, Saskatchewan. This is their debut album, Vices. It came out in 1984 and was produced by Spencer Proffer, who had just finished producing Quiet Riot's breakthrough Mental Health. And like Quiet Riot, they were also on the Pasha label. So many good songs on here, beginning with the lead-off song, Heavy Metal Shuffle, the first single on The Road to Rock. KICKAXE toured North America with bands like Judas Priest, Whitesnake, and of course Quiet Riot on this tour. They had it all going for them, and on their follow-up album, they took a bit more of a commercial twist, and they kind of lost it after that. Their 3rd record, Rock the World, they tried to redeem themselves by going a bit heavier again, but by that point it was all over. Nonetheless, their debut, Vices, well worth checking out. It pops up in the used bins here still once in a while. I'm not sure how available it is in other parts of the world, but if you ever see it, grab it. This band has been bringing their brand of heavy blues rock to Canadian audiences for more than 2 decades. Based in Toronto, Ontario, I'm talking about Big Sugar. Singer Gordie Johnson grew up here in Alberta, which is why on the cover of their Greatest Hits album there's an Alberta license plate. But he's lived all over the place, in Winnipeg, Manitoba, in Windsor, Ontario, Toronto, Detroit, and nowadays he lives in Texas. And they've always had sort of a subtle reggae feel to their tunes as well. But this album is fully, completely acoustic reggae. It has some new tracks, some reworkings of old Big Sugar songs, and some cover songs as well. It's a perfect July album. I'd love to hear from you. Let me know in the comments below what Canadian albums you've been listening to. Also, if you enjoyed this episode, consider leaving a quick like. Happy Canada Day to all my fellow Canadians. Happy early July 4th to my American friends. Stay safe, have fun, and keep on spinning. Cheers.